In this video, I'm going to talk about that how do you connect Claude with Power BI so that when you give prompts in Claude, Power BI acts automatically. It's going to be a fun one. Let's start. Now, to be able to connect Claude with Power BI Desktop, we need three applications, two of which you've already guessed it. Yes, we need Claude Desktop, that's one. We need Power BI Desktop, and we also need Visual Studio Code. When you download Claude Desktop, you can be on the free version. There is no need for you to be on the paid version, although the amount of work that you can do on the free version in Claude Desktop is going to be limited, and Power BI Desktop is anyways free. I would request you at the start that you install these three applications to begin with: Claude Desktop, Power BI Desktop, I'm sure you have that, and also VS Code. The installation process of any of these three applications is just the standard process. There is nothing technical about it, so I'll leave that onto you, and after that I'll teach you that how do you connect all of these three and have Claude talk to your Power BI Desktop. The very first application that we'll be working inside is VS Code, and that is where we will install the MCP or Model Context Protocol Server for Power BI, officially given to us by Microsoft. Now I'm going to go over to extensions right here, and in extensions I will search for Power BI. You can see that I've already installed that, so there was a check mark there. You can see that I have already installed that. That's from Microsoft, and I have gotten that already. In case you haven't, you can just click on that and install. There is going to be an install button right here. You can just click on install and have this extension installed in your VS Code. The important thing to note is that there is no way Claude can talk to an application in your PC like Power BI Desktop. So the way that it connects to Power BI Desktop is via this MCP. Although we don't need VS Code for any coding purposes, we would just want to take that MCP that we have installed, the Model Context Protocol that we have installed, feed that into Claude so that Claude can connect to Power BI Desktop and start interacting, and you can do a bunch of work in there. Quick introduction: in case you're liking the video thus far, you're absolutely going to love my courses on Power BI, DAX, data modeling, M language, and Power Query. I have these structured courses where I start talking about concepts, fundamental concepts right from scratch, and then I take the students to the next level by talking about how to think, how to construct the logic of the problem, and start solving harder problems on your own. Hundreds and thousands of students have joined my courses, and they have provided some raving feedback. In case you're interested, the link of the courses is going to be down in the description. I look forward to seeing you inside the course. Let's get back to the video. Let's just see that once you've installed this MCP or extension in your VS Code, how do we then take this and connect to Claude? The next thing that I'm going to do is open up a Windows Explorer window, and then I am going to go over to users to take the path where my MCP is installed and then connect it to Claude Desktop. So take a look. So I am in my C drive, wherever you have installed your Windows, and we have users in there. This is me, Chandeep Chabra, and then I'm going to go over to VS Code. I have installed some extensions, so I'll go in the subfolder called extensions. The Power BI MCP extension is installed in this particular folder, Analysis Services, Power BI Modeling MCP. I'll just double click on that, within which I will go on to the server folder and I will find the Power BI Modeling MCP. Now this technically is the place in your entire Windows directory where the MCP server is kept. I would want to take this position or this particular file and then feed it into Claude. How do you do that? Now if you actually open this particular file, it's going to most likely open in a terminal window or like a shell in a PowerShell window. And you see this particular code right here. You can copy this code, and this is the code that we will stick inside of Claude so that Claude can talk to Power BI. And you can take a look that the path that is mentioned in here is the very path that I have navigated to. So see, users, my name, VS Code, extensions, blah, blah, blah. And here is the Power BI Modeling MCP. It's encapsulated in a JSON, so I can just copy all of that from here, Control C on that. And now I'm going to feed this inside of Claude. The next thing that I do is I open up Claude Desktop after I have closed the PowerShell window that opened for the executable file. Next up, I'm just going to go over to the top and I will click on File and then click on the Settings. In the settings, I will roll down over to Developer, and you can see that since I have already connected, and that's my Power BI server already connected right here. Now, I don't really want to disturb my connection at the moment. I will just tell you how can you do that. So obviously, you would not see this being connected at the moment. So you can click on a button, and I'm going to click on edit at the moment. So I'll click on edit, and this is going to give me the place where I can make the change. You can see that there is a Claude Desktop config JSON right here. I'm going to open up this JSON. This JSON file needs to point to where your MCP is. Now, this particular file, which is JSON file, you can open up in a text editor, in a Notepad++, or in VS Code that we have just installed. It doesn't matter. We just want to modify this. If I double click on the file, it opens up in my VS Code something like this. And you can take a look that I have already copy pasted that code that I copied it from the MCP. Now, there are a bunch of other things as well, which has helped me to connect. In case the code that MCP shows is not working somehow, in case you would want to take a look at my code instead, I can just paste this code somewhere down below the video, and you can just paste this code instead. Note that what is important is that the command line should point to the directory where your MCP is. One more thing to note, that you can see that we have double slashes in here rather than actually having a single slash. So make sure that you change your file directory to have double slashes everywhere, and rest everything is going to be all right. Now, once you've done this particular change and you've deleted the original code that was kept here and replaced it with the code that we copied, save it, close it, and you are done. At this stage, you might have to restart your PC once again for that change to take effect. But for now, I have two windows open side by side. I have a sales model that is open, which is where I've got a couple of tables listed right here. They are connected. And on the other side, I have Claude Desktop open. Now I'm going to start prompting Claude Desktop. One thing you should keep in mind is that the way to check it if Power BI is connected to Claude is by again going over to the three dots right here, file, and then settings, and then making sure that in the developer you have the Power BI MCP connected, something like this. Once I've ensured that the connection is working, then I can go and talk to Claude to just do some operations on my Power BI report. Let's just try to get how many tables are loaded in the current model. Let's just see what happens. Cool. After a bit of soul searching, Claude has returned me the answer that there are 6 tables loaded. We have sales table, and you can see that here, the calendar table, which is right here, the products, refunds, an empty measures table, and the product names table, which is right here. Let's try one more prompt with Claude. Let's just see if it can actually create my total sales calculation, which is technically going to be the units from the sales table multiplied with the price in the products table. Let's just see if it can figure that out on its own or not. All right, that is done as well. You can see that Claude has written the measure, go in every single row of the sales table, take the units, multiply that with the VLOOKUP of the price. And this particular measure, which is total sales measure, has been added in our model automatically. Let's just go. And if I drag this measure to our visual, does it give me the correct results? Sure enough, it actually does give me the correct results. Now, all of this seems very rosy and very attractive. And then you might just get a high that Claude can do literally everything in my Power BI report. But the answer might quite be very different. In the next video, I've explored that how realistic is to develop a full-fledged enterprise-grade report with Power BI and using Claude prompts. I'd highly recommend that you watch that video to get some reality check of what Claude can and cannot do. I'll see you in that video. Cheers.